Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Tim here. Much like earlier in the week where I did go over everything from King's Canyon to the weapon changes to the level cap adjustments, I was also fortunate enough to get a sneak peek and an early look at Vantage. If you have any questions about her or anything else that we have gone over this week, drop a comment down below, hit that like button. I'll try my best to answer all of your questions down there in the comments. A little bit about the lore of Vantage before we do get into her abilities. Vantage is a sniper savant. She's the 18-year-old Mara from Pagos. Vantage does not understand social cues because she did grow up in isolation away from everyone else. Social stuff was not important to her. The only thing that really mattered was survival. Vantage gets the title of the first legend to also have a companion in the game that also affects her gameplay, which is Echo, her bat, an animal thing. The developers at Respawn stated that whenever they create a new legend that is coming into Apex, they want to achieve something that is very interesting and a little bit unique. Last season we had Newcastle, which was a very frontline oriented character, and this season we're taking a step back with Vantage, kind of literally, and adding in that Overwatch sniper type gameplay into Apex Legends. In addition to the playstyles of those legends, they're also looking to introduce legends with a little bit different stature or an overall theme that is a little bit different from the other legends, which is why we got a slightly younger legend this time around. And since Vantage has been in complete isolation for 18 years before coming into the Apex games during season 14 of Apex, this does give Respawn a very interesting way to really design her, as her tech is a little bit older because she has had no contact to the outside world, and because of this, she has modified her technology to fit her needs, and this will play out quite interestingly as we move forward with Vantage and Apex. Kicking off Vantage's abilities, let's start off with the passive Spotted Lens. This was somewhat shown in the gameplay trailer earlier this week, but this allows her to target enemies with her eyepiece. You can zoom in when you are unarmed or even with higher magnification scopes to see a little bit more information. Shield tiers are shown, and the type of legend, range, squad composition, and how many legends are alive on that squad can all be shown when you are looking through this passive. You can also ping this information to your team, and high mag scopes will also have bullet drop indicators, which is going to help a ton with lining up your shots with sniper rifles from further away. As for that tactical ability, this is going to be Echo Relocation. We briefly hinted at this earlier. Her tactical is when things really start to get interesting. You can use her bat Echo to use this ability, Echo Relocation. Basically, you will be able to move this bat kind of like a crypto with this drone, where you can move it around via pinging. Once you are ready to use the ability, you can activate it, and you will launch yourself forward to get either high ground or just to get onto enemies positioning a little bit faster. This ability should be very interesting. It's going to let you capitalize on long range fights when you really could not do this before, unless you did have something like an Octane launch pad. Now you will be able to close gaps faster, which is going to matter quite a bit, and it seems like there's going to be a lot of potential with this ability. And if you are wondering, Echo cannot be destroyed, which is pretty nice to hear as well. As for Vantage's ultimate, this is when things start to get really interesting. It is the Sniper's Mark. This is her custom sniper rifle. You will hit 50 damage if you do hit someone with this ultimate ability, and you will mark them for 10 seconds. You do need to note that this is not a scanning ability. This will just highlight enemies, and while they are highlighted, you will not be able to see them through walls. When they are marked, they will be marked for about 10 seconds, and they will take 100 damage if you do hit them again with this ultimate ability. Plus, they are also going to take more damage from your teammates, which does mean you could coordinate on a specific enemy and try to focus to get them down in those 10 seconds, since you are doing more damage. An additional thing, if you are a lore junkie and wondering where Vantage's sniper rifle does come from, it's an older version of the Sentinel sniper rifle that, again, she custom modded while she was growing up in isolation. Vantage leans heavily into the long to mid-range type of play style, and much like Rampart with her modded loader passive, Vantage is going to help anyone who really likes to perfect their sniping capabilities, who also wants increased capabilities of actually being able to take advantage of a long-range knock or some big damage. But if you are a movement warrior, then you will want to check out Vantage as well, because this tactical ability is for sure going to shake things up. We ranked every ability in Apex to see which are dumpster fire tier and which are god tier. Check out this video right here, and as always, happy gaming.